So for today's session, I'll be discussing some of the features in SalesIQ. So first is how to prevent duplicate leads when syncing with CRM. Next is how to assign leads by keyword or page category. Next is how to prioritize leads based on time spent on page. The fourth one, how to use custom fields in the chat widget to collect more info. And lastly, how to set up alerts for high value leads in real time. So one by one, we'll be discussing them each, okay? So now we will tackle the first topic, which is how to prevent duplicate leads when syncing with CRM. So all you have to do is go to your CRM, go to setup, under customization, head to modules and fields, then from leads, just click this three dots, then you will see duplicate check preference. After that, just take this checkbox, check duplicates and select an option, convert leads or contacts. But in our case, we will choose convert leads, is because this will prevent duplication of leads when syncing in CRM. Okay. So the next topic that we'll be discussing is how to assign leads by keyword or page category. So it will automatically route leads to the right team based on specific keywords or the type of pages they visit. So think of it that if someone chats to your chatbot and they, for example, they have composed a sentence and we captured a text called coffee. Okay, so to show you, we have a chat routing configuration, whereas we have a audience criteria of visitor question contains coffee, and we will route it to any available operators. Okay, so let me go to my website. So in our case, we have a website that is Coffee Hub, and let us try to initiate. So let's just say, we compose a sentence, and from our sentence we have a word coffee. So whatever configuration that we have set this, the system will automatically captures that that word, then it will route it based on your configuration. Okay. So in order for us to create a sample chat routing, all you have to do is go to your SalesIQ, go to settings, under automate we have chat routing. From there, click add. So let's just say, yeah. So here after there, select a brand. Then from your audience criteria, we'll pick visitor question. So based on the content from the question asked by the visitor, then contains, let's just say, coffee. Okay, from there you choose your routing criteria, from what criteria that you wanted to do. So in our case, we'll make it available for all operators. Then we have to pick a routing type. So you can choose either of the four. So you can just pick what's available for now. Then says here, chats will be routed to the operators who become available first. So basically, it's straight to the point. This is how you create one. Okay. So the next topic we'll be discussing is how to prioritize leads based on time spent on page. So we can easily identify and focus on visitors who show higher intent by tracking how long they stay on important pages. So first thing to do is go to your settings. Under automate we have lead scoring. Then from there click add. Then here all you have to do is type time. Then we have time on site. So the time spent by the visitor on the website, like that. Choose a criteria. So in our case, greater than. Let's select. So let's just say 1 minute. Then you can actually add more rules if you wish. So in our case, we'll just leave it there. From there, we can add a scoring rule depending of your use cases. So we can either swipe to add or decrease, or we just simply manually type it. Okay, so from there, hit done, then you're good to go. So in our case, I already actually created one, which is here, down here. So we have a criteria of time on site greater than 1 minute and a landing page URL. So once that criteria has been met, will be accumulated by 20 points. Okay, so now we will try to create a sample. You just hit refresh. Okay, so let's try to initiate a chat. So after having a conversation with Johnny that we have created earlier, as you can see on the top right corner, our lead score is already updated to 20. So if you go back to our lead scoring, we have an existing lead scoring that is 20 points if our criteria is time on site greater than 1 minute, and we have an additional criteria which is landing page URL, and we specified it. Okay, so that's how we prioritize leads based on time spent. So the next topic is how to use custom fields in the chat widget to collect more info. So basically, we gather essential lead details upfront with customized pre-chat forms tailored to your business needs. So first is go to your settings, then go to brands and personalize, select the brand, go to flow controls. Then from there, we already have a um, pre-made fields that we can already utilize. For example, as of now, if we hit add field, um, we have a last name in phone field. So if you wish to add it to your pod, so you simply drag and drop here. And from there, you can actually modify your field properties as shown here. So maybe know your last name, please, then the placeholder text that you wish, and you also, um, if you want to have a validation, just check this checkbox to make it mandatory. Okay. So now that we have added our field, let's go back to our website. Let me hit refresh. So let's try to initiate a conversation. So maybe know your first name, please. We can skip it if you wanted to. Sit this one. Bravo. You can drop your email at John Bravo. Gmail.com. So basically, what you're seeing right now is the field that we have added earlier. So if you look at here, we have first name, last name, and our email. And if you go back to our forms, we have our first name, last name, email. But if you wish to add more, you simply click add field and drag your phone there. Okay. So the last topic that we'll be discussing is how to set up alerts for high value leads in real time. So if you recall from my previous discussion, we already have a um, how to prioritize leads based on time spent on page. So we created a lead scoring for that. So for this case, we will create an automation, whereas in our case, if we have a lead score of 20, we will create an automation that will be notified to our agent. Okay, so all you have to do is go to your settings. Under automate, we have triggers. Then from there, you can just add one, but since I already created an existing one, let's just open this. So we have a title of trigger. If lead score is 20, choose a brand, then choose your audience criteria. So in our case, I created a rule whereas our lead score is 20, then initiate the trigger when the visitor is what. So I just chose lands on the website. Then trigger type, we can actually use invoke using DS API. But for this example, we just utilize the other option, which is send a chat invite. So choose an operator name, initiate after 10 seconds, 10 minutes, or 10 seconds. So we just choose the minimum one, which is 10 seconds. Then create your own meeting message. So we can actually add dynamic text suggestions. So if we add a percentage, so from there we can actually add certain fields. So you can show your preview what it looks like. So there it is. So after that, you hit save. So what it does is, like I mentioned earlier, we already have a lead scoring. Then for our use case, you want to notify and trigger a chat invitation. Whereas if a lead score is 20, um, give that chat invite to a certain operator, then initiate after 10 seconds with a greeting message. So that's it.